What's up, guys? Moose here with Moose Survival and Tactical again. It's been a minute. I know I've been focusing on me, been focusing on my job, just trying to enjoy life down here in Texas for a minute. So I didn't do last month's battle box. I hadn't done too many of my other boxes, so it's about time to start getting back into that. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to get into it. This month for BattlBox was an EDC 3.0. It's mission 43, I believe. Yeah, 43. So they've done 3 other EDC boxes. And I got this box back at the start of September, and here I am, on the 27th filming this. And why? Seems unfair to get an EDC box and just pull things out of the box and judge it. So I actually wanted to carry things around, see how I like them. Some of the things that I wasn't going to carry around, I'll still give you my opinion on them, but tell you why I'm not going to carry them around, and we'll see from there. Also, you might notice I'm sitting outside on my patio here in Texas. If I stop occasionally or look down, it's because of these bad boys right here all over the place. Even though I've got a thermostat going, the mosquitoes are a-flying. So, let's get into it, shall we? Also, got a garage right behind me, so if I stop, there's a loud car going through. This is this month's box. If you can read that, if I can hold it straight, that might help, huh? So, that's everything right there. As you can see, $274.25 value total. Let's go through that. I don't know that it quite holds up fully to that. We're going to go into it. The first thing in the basic box, the $25 box, is the Speedy Sharp Knife Sharpener Ferro Rod Striker. This is basically it's like a dipped plastic metal piece with a carbide edge on it. Carbide edge is good for sharpening. I've used it a little bit. Had to cut open a can with just one of my beater knives and nicked up the can pretty good. Here comes a loud car. Another one. I'm pretty good at killing these things now. Wouldn't be that big of a deal if there weren't so many cases of West Nile that have been, not cases, but positive tests of it. So, like I said, I used one of my beater knives to cut open a can because I couldn't find my can opener, and nicked up the blade pretty good. It's not a high quality blade, that's the reason I have it as a beater knife, but I nicked it up pretty good. Pull this thing out, and it did a fairly decent job of taking the nicks out. Now, I didn't get to shaving sharp with this thing, but it was fairly good. Like I said, it did a good job of getting the nicks out. I still want to take my actual sharpener to it, to the knife, to actually get it, sharp again, but this did a good job of getting those nicks out. Now, as a ferro rod striker, it works, but it's not my favorite. I got my Exotac here. I mean, you can see I threw some sparks. It works. On another ferro rod I had, it didn't work that well. Like, as opposed to, Exotac's actual really. So like I said, the Speedy Sharp works okay. There's others that work. Like this is an all-in-one. That would work good if I just had a straight up ferro rod and didn't have a striker with it. So I'll take it. I've seen, talking to guys on forums, some of them talk about cutting themselves on it because it's kind of sharp. It kind of has to be. But it is what it is. I really need to stop saying it is what it is as well. So that's $10, $9.95 value, $10 value. Next is the Lighter Pro Classic. It's this little piece right here. I'm not a huge fan of this. It's just, you take a regular Bic lighter, slide it in here, and then you have a pair of scissors, which at least the scissors have a spring to them. So a pair of scissors, a straight knife, and then there's a little punch right here. Punch slash screwdriver, actually. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of this, and they give you this little piece to attach it to your key ring. But this thing is bulky to go on a key ring, so I don't really, I don't know, it might not be something bad to just keep around, maybe throw in your car with a lighter, but it's not really an everyday carry item to me, especially for 14 bucks. This is like I don't know, I'd probably do more $5 on this. Moving on. Next in the basic box was the Exotac free key system. I love this. This is from Exotac. We've gotten a lot of things from Exotac, and it's a key ring. But it's a key ring with a twist. It's got a little loop in it there that makes it easier to take keys off or put them on. You just, by pressing on this loop right here, it lifts up on the end, makes it a lot easier to slide things on and off your key ring, as opposed to, you know, having to get, you know, a staple puller or, you know, ramming your thumbnail up under there and try to get that. So that is awesome to me. And that is a $7.50 value. Little high, yes, but for getting it in a subscription box, I think it's awesome. I love it. The next thing in the box is the Exotac BMQR 380 magnetic quick release. Real quick on this, the BMQR, I'm pretty sure B stands for bullet. And guess what MQR stands for? Magnetic quick release. So this is basically designed to look like a 380 shell with a copper top and steel right here. And then it's got a magnet in it. I love this thing. It's actually a fairly strong magnet. And I can't tell you how many times already I've, you know, driving into work, I'll get in my car, put my key in the ignition, turn the ignition, pull this, and just have the key in. I'll be able to throw this and throw my keys and stuff in the cup holder, because it's actually bad for your car to have all the weight pulling down on that key. Actually, I am friendly with the guy that originally came up with the concept on this, is Brad at Tactical Keychains, and I love it because Exotac, on the product, they even name drop Brad and list him out. Brad is awesome. He's a guy that runs his own business out of his garage and does some really high quality stuff. So it is some awesome stuff. Tactical Keychains is his website, and he does a lot of stuff on Instagram, all the time on Instagram. Does a lot of stuff on Instagram, and it seems like the dude's constantly working. So Exotac puts a $17 value on this, and the original MQR from Brad was titanium, and I want to say it was $20, maybe more. So being able to shave a little bit off the cost of that, it's a good thing, right? Last but not least, in the basic box is the BattlBox. They call it the Duty Daily Utility Tool, DUT, DUT. I have trouble not calling it the dut. And all of a sudden I can't find it. Did I put it in my pocket? Time out, I'll be right back. So the BattlBox Dut. It's a cool concept. Here it is. It is a utility blade in a, I think that's an aluminum shell basically. And it's just designed to hold out like that. It's got a little button on it to help you push out. Cool design, cool concept. It's actually, I didn't realize this until afterwards. It's got a magnet in it, meaning it'll stick on surfaces. The magnet seems to be about in the middle of it. So it's designed to kind of help, yeah, you can actually see the magnet. It's a middle top, so up in here, you can kind of see the magnet under the blade there. So it's designed to A, hold the blade out, but B, you can stick it on a refrigerator or something metallic. I like it. Only problem I have with it is it's a little bit of a copy of something else. And just a minute ago I was talking about tactical keychains and Brad. Well, he did this like 4 years ago, probably longer. This is Brad's design. He's probably going to kill me for putting this on YouTube because this is an old design. He's updated the design since this is. I got this off Kickstarter, but this is what Brad calls the tuck. And Brad's design has a copper button, has a utility blade in it. The big difference being he's got a magnet down here, so the magnet actually holds the blade closed and assists in closing it. Well, how does it stay open when you're using it? Easily. You cut like this, so the magnet's not strong enough to actually close it when you're naturally pulling, or even when it's in down position. But put it in the up position, and it stays. And it also will hold items to your refrigerator, or I think my wife uses it as a paper holder on the refrigerator. And I've had that for 4 years. I love the design. Use it a lot for opening boxes even. So I'm glad I got another one. I would have rather had another one. I would have rather had one from Brad, but his cost point is probably a little too high for BattlBox Basic Box. So that's all the basic box. So total value on the basic box came out. BattlBox says $60 roughly. Knock a little of that off. I don't feel like that was $60 worth of material because that was 1, 2, 3, 4, and what did I do with the other one? I just had the lighter broke, didn't I? Here it is. 5 materials. They've sent 5 things in the basic box and gotten more than $60 of value, I feel like. So there's what I was talking about with the Magnum. Who knows if I'll use it. Keep it, but it won't be a daily carry thing for me. And love the free key and love the BMQR. The advanced box, $50 box, came with one of my favorite flashlight brands, the Olight. This is an S1 baton. This thing comes with a CR123 battery. So it's not a standard battery, but CR123s are a little bit, they're for more high drain electronics, so you get more output out of them. I love Olight. I love this little light. This thing is perfect for EDC. It is super bright. Has 3 modes, and it's bright. It's what they call moonlight right there. And then that's the medium. I normally keep it in the medium most of the time, but I love Love, love Olight. Love this light. This is a $45 light, and for what it is, absolutely $45 value. It's there. Next is a $20 item, something else from Exotac that I'm a fan of, but I feel like it's misplaced. It's the Exotac EDC roll. You can only get this in BattlBox, or from BattlBox, I guess. And this is just an EDC roll, leather strap, metal buckle, Velcro, and Cadura nylon. It unstraps, and unrolls. And you've got Velcro there. You've got little pockets here you can put stuff in, and then you've got pockets here that you can put knives and stuff in. The only reason I feel this is misplaced is because this is more of a travel accessory. This thing is way too big to be an EDC thing. This is a travel accessory. I feel like it would be better suited in a, you know, prepared travel box, something like that. Like, I don't know. I could think of a better name for it, but I don't think it's well placed in an EDC box. That is a $20 value. I mean, $20 for that, you can't complain, but again, misplaced in this box. $124 value out of the advanced box. I don't know, little less than that. Next is the Pro box, the $100 box, and in the Pro box, we got a knife. We got the Real Steel G5, as I throw it, Metamor. And this thing is a very slimline knife. As you can see, it's about as wide as my finger and slimmer than that. And this thing is a little bit different. It is a front flipper. This is a $70 knife, and I like this thing more than I thought I would. I'm not flipping it open. I've practiced with it. I've learned to flip it a little bit. But I'm just not wanting to flip it towards the camera. It takes a little bit different motion, but I like the blade profile on it. And this color is exclusive to BattlBox. So this is one of those knives that's super lightweight, thin. So this is one of those knives you could put in your pocket and you could almost forget. I love this for something wearing like with a suit or with dress pants or something like that. That's the only thing in the Pro box. Then finally is the Knife of the Month Club, which brought us something from CRKT. If you watched the BattlBox leaks, you saw this. The CRKT Crossbones. Again, this is a very thin, slimline knife, but I've carried this thing around. It's gone on my EDC rotation, and I actually really like this knife. I said it on Instagram the other day. This is another knife, like, as I've carried it more, I've become more of a fan of it, but I'm also really enjoying the idea of having some more knives to carry with me when I'm in dress clothes. And this is one of those knives that looks good, feels good, it's lightweight, has a nice blade profile to it, and it's just a good knife. It's an $80 knife though, in the Knife of the Month Club. So we're used to $100 knives, $120 knives, stuff like that. So to sweeten it up, we also got with it something else from CRKT, the Viva, which is just a little pocket multi-tool, which I'm not a huge fan of, simply just because I'm not a fan of these pocket multi-tools. Honestly, that's all it is. It's flathead screwdriver, bottle opener, and a wrench set right here. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of pocket multi-tools like that. I don't know why. No. But anyway, guys, that's all I got for this month. Next month should be coming out soon. Don't really know what the theme is yet. I'm gonna try to start doing more videos now that I'm a little more settled. I gotta find me a couple places to go camping more than anything. If you live in Texas and you know some places around the DFW area to go camping, yell at me. I want to know. I haven't been camping in a while, simply because buying a house last year and then moving this year, money's been tight. But I need to go camping. So that's all I got, guys. As always, give me a like, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, subscribe, stay safe.